MoGuard TV sat down with two recent Missouri National Guard retirees, Colonel Timothy Bach and Sergeant William Hancock. They shared some parting thoughts looking back on their military careers. Colonel Bach has seen the Missouri National Guard decrease its time at Mobility Station, or MOB Station, where a unit is mustered to train before deployment. During the first Iraq War mobilization, Guardsmen required Army Warrior Task training, which was conducted by regular Army cadre. Since then, the Missouri National Guard has taken a proactive approach to Army Warrior Task training.
The National Guard took those Army Warrior tasks and did that at our training sites with our cadre. Those tasks were validated. Then we went to MOB Station and strictly focused on what our unit mission was. We were at MOB Station a much shorter amount of time.
During Sergeant Hancock's tour of duty in Iraq, he witnessed Missouri National Guardsmen gain as much combat experience as their regular Army counterparts.
You always train with the scenarios. You try to train as realistically as you can. No matter how much I trained, I knew what I was doing up to a point until you actually come under fire and you've done it once or twice, you've done a couple medevacs or something. You really do question yourself. Even at E7, I was over there and I was like, wow, am I ready for this? After all the training I've done all those years, combat patches were far and few between, and you usually very seldom saw them on any PFCs. Now you can walk out here and there's E2s and E3s out here with combat patches. That means they deployed to a combat zone and they've been on the ground for at least 30 days. That tells you a level of experience that you have now that you didn't have before. I was kind of lucky. I was 50 years old in Iraq. I had a maturity level that most of the guys didn't have.
Sergeant Hancock shared a story that highlighted the challenges that many combat veterans face when they return home from a deployment and transition back to their civilian lives.
I usually work in the back room unloading trucks, but one day they had me out on the sales floor, so I was around customers. And I'll never forget this. I had dropped something and it rolled on the shelf, so I was on my knees. Now think about this, just a couple months earlier I was in Iraq, surviving, getting blown up, calling medevacs on guys that I just put a tourniquet on their leg, which was missing. And now I'm on my knees on the floor in a store, listening to a customer complain about the price of tuna went up 5 cents. It's really hard to focus on that civilian side when you're thinking, really, lady? And I get it with some of these vets when they come back.
When Colonel Bach returned home from serving in the first Iraq War, there were no programs available to assist military personnel with transition from a combat zone. The Missouri National Guard has since implemented the Yellow Ribbon Program,
A process for the soldier and their families to reintegrate into their communities, back into their family again. I never had that. And I think that is one of the biggest things that I've seen that's absolutely positive. Give them that time to decompress and resources to reach out to and use so they can become part of their family again, a part of their community again, and give them that time to make that transition.